I'm all like this, Although my 3 sharp updates you need to hear today, so sharply, no time to check time. As I carry my keke, enter inside the street of the social media lifestyle. Today I never just drive go forward before I know to the happen. I be bay. What they play? Now see say like this, so. The National Security Advisor to Una Presido, Emiloko one of Africa, no Femi. I'm talking about Alhaji Nuhu Ribadu. It a bossa too. It a drop one Microsoft Word, give all the Nigerians to be the year. He say, now Buhari regime, say Buhari and his squad, say they don't carry Nigeria money finish, say they loot Nigeria money to the core. Say like this now, so say 1 naira not there for Emiloko to take run the country. Say, hey, so in case of now, they expect say country go so better. But now your common mind. Now you remove it because 1 naira not there to take run the country. Are you weak? APC that they blame APC. Before when Buhari enter they say now 16 years of PDP now put us for problem. Nah APC don't enter now. He don't they blame. Oh God. Anyway, I go give that the details of that gist from there. And so I carry my keke, they go front again. Before I know to begin, I be bay. Why they play shoe? Now see say Omo Yele Sowore, it don't bust out to yes now. It don't drop one Microsoft Word where they shake everywhere for the social media lifestyle. He said time don't reach for revolution for Nigeria. He said the revolution not go dey televised. According to Sowore, na he talk and not be me talk for national peace. I go give now the details of waiting Baba talk. Calm down. From there, now say my y'all reach the last junction before I log out of the social media lifestyle. I be bay. Why they play? Now see say like this, so organized labor, they don't bust up now. They don't call clear the air from all those people that talk say the pons where they pons Joe Ajero for Imo State. We come into this common handle they do so for the nation. They say not be personal matter. They say not be personal matter. They can't give explanation where I go give now for inside the details of this gist. So like this, now I'm gonna start this updates properly. Now take a beg you. Anyway, they watch this video from, I beg now. Do me one big favor. Help me share this to make another person see him. I need this at the first time when they come across this my page. I beg. Don't forget to follow this page based on say I be updates king and I deliver my poly units back to back. I beg. Sharply, we go start with that first gist, which is that update where Nuhu Ribadu drop. Listen and be blessed. Amen. He said the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu knocked the immediate past administration of Muhammadu Buhari, saying it left Nigeria bankrupt before relinquishing power. Mr. Ribadu stated this in Abuja at the Chief of Defense Intelligence Annual Conference 2023 with the theme leveraging defense diplomacy and effective regional collaboration for enhanced national security. The former chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, however, assured that the financial mess wouldn't affect budgetary allocations, as everything would be done to enhance a robust and viable defense management and apparatus in the country. He said, I assure you that the federal government will not rest on its laurels in ensuring a robust and viable defense management and security apparatus to address contemporary challenges, even in the face of enormous budgetary constraints. Yes, we are facing budgetary constraints. It is okay for me to tell you. Fine, it is important for you to know that we inherited a difficult situation, literally a bankrupt country. No money, to a point where we can say that all the money we are getting now, we are paying back what was taken. It is serious. But this administration is doing its best to meet our requirements, particularly the armed forces, and I believe that you leaders will be able to testify to that, he assured. In attendance at the conference were the Minister of Defense Abubakar Badaru, Minister of State Bello Matawali, Permanent Secretary in the Defense Ministry Ibrahim Kana, the Chief of Defense Staff, and other service chiefs. I don't want to talk past like that. Sharply go enter the second gist because no time to check time, which is as to worry matter. What we talk. Listen. He said the candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, in the 2023 presidential election, Omoyele Sowore, has said that the current situation in Nigeria calls for urgent revolution to fix the country. Sowore, who spoke in a video broadcast in his audience on Saturday's governorship elections in Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo State, which was shared online, said that unless something drastic happens, Nigeria cannot have elections that are won on the basis of ideas. He reminded those thinking that revolution cannot happen in Nigeria because of geopolitics that hunger doesn't know ethnicity and neither does insecurity know region. The revolution now convener maintained that Nigeria needs a revolution, adding it is pointless chasing a rat when your house is on fire. He continued, Nigeria needs a revolution or else Nigerians must understand that unless something drastic happens, we cannot have elections that are won on the basis of ideas. As things stands in Nigeria today, successive governments have destroyed the basis for any progressive politics. You cannot have a country where the young people who are intelligent, who are brilliant, and who have ideas are told to run for councillors, while people with antiquated ideas are recommended to be presidential candidates and even become president. That is why the country is the way it is today. Unless a revolution happens in this country, the same way it happened in Sudan and Algeria, it is going to be difficult to have free and fair elections. I am saying it is so that we are not under any illusion that somehow, if we continue to talk, it is not a battle of wits that the democratic space will open for us to have a country where good people with great ideas can lead the country. As we chanted during our recent protest in the Maryland area of Lagos, in Nigeria where just 5 people will be richer than 200 million people, could it work? It is not going to work. In Nigeria where your electricity bill is greater than your house rent, could it work? It is not going to work. Now what things should we talk, not be me talking. Sharply, we can take the last gist, which is that matter where organized labor can't talk to take clear the air on the Pons with the Pons Joe Giro. He said organized labor has dismissed claims by the special advisor to the president Bola Tinubu on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, that the ongoing nationwide strike by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and the TUC is an ego-tripping move intended to blackmail the government. In a statement, NLC's head of information and public affairs, Benson Upa, titled Bayo Onanuga's Mischief and the Tragedy of a Nation, said Onanuga is suffering from selective amnesia. While insisting the strike is not a personal matter affecting the NLC president, Joe Ajero has alleged NLC urged Nigerians to ignore the special advisor to the president on information and strategy because he is known for his overzealous highlines with the mistaken belief that would earn him the confidence of his principal. Among others, the statement reads, if Onanuga were not suffering from selective amnesia, he ought to have known that this government should remain grateful to the organized labor for its uncommon patience with a government that was not prepared for the consequences of its fundamentalist market policies of massive currency devaluation, subsidy removal, which imposed on Nigerians social violence, upheaval, dislocation, displacement, or punishment they never before experienced. Onanuga similarly ought to have known that organized labor, by not opting for a strike as a first option, acted as a bulwark against the rage of Nigerians, thereby saving this government from itself. Organized labor is not unaware of the misdirected anger of Nigerians for not going for the jugular of this government for justifiable reasons. Inflation moved from 19% to 29%. Exchange rate moved from 400 naira to 1,300 naira, and pump price of petrol from 107 naira to 700 naira in the first 5 months of this government. In light of this, who is punishing a whole country of over 200 million people? NLC, TUC, or government of Bola Tinubu? Similarly, This strike is not over a personal matter involving the NLC president, Mr. Joe Ajaero, whose error of judgment led to the assault on him in Owerri, while he was planning to incite the workers in Imo State into needless strike, as casually and callously alleged by Onanuga. However, herein lies the kernel of the matter. Mr. Ajaero is General Secretary of the National Union of Electricity Employees, and neither is he nor any of the members of his union in or outside Imo State is owed a salary or pension payment arrears. However, in his capacity as president of the NLC, he has an oversight over all the unions affiliated to the Congress, including the civil servants and pensioners, teachers, local government workers, pensioners, etc., who have been owed in varying degrees of arrears. There have been pending cases of improper implementation of national minimum wage, declaration of thousands of workers as ghost workers, and non-implementation of the agreement reached with the state government since 2021. Some of these went to court, and the state government asked for time out of court for settlement, but did not honor its voluntary agreement as usual. The state government, in a written statement, did admit it was too busy working to honor its voluntary agreement. A previous strike action was suspended on the appeal of elder statesmen and women, an appeal by the state government. After this, Congress made every humanly possible effort to have the issues peacefully resolved, all to no avail. Congress was left with no option but to resume a strike action in the state with notice. Congress has been to a couple of other states that did not even commit the sins of the Imo State governor. Coupled with the above, fresh demands were made following the abduction and gruesome assault and battery of Comrade Joe Ajaero by the police, out of which none has been met fully. However, how then could this be a personal matter to Joe Ajaero? Before he became Congress president, he never bothered himself with the affairs of Imo State or any state for that matter, except it was the decision of Congress organs. It is in light of this we would want the world to know that Onanuga's sadistic comment is a Freudian slip, as this is the way his principal viewed the Imo people, the Imo State triple-digit tragedy, the non-payment of workers' pensioners' benefits, the choking, stifling environment, and leaves workers and citizens gasping for air. The license for impunity that covers murder and attempted murder of dissenting voices, including Comrade Joe Ajaero, which the Nigerian state now passes off as a personal matter. But this matter long, we'll just stop here. Anyway, just thank God for everything.